Spiritual Psychics TV is hosting the first annual recognition of achievements this December, acknowledging those who dedicate their lives to a spiritual act of kindness. Spiritual Psychics TV, bringing spiritual people together.
Well, hello and good evening to Spiritual Psychics TV and your fortnightly edition of Collective Consciousness. Apologies for getting on board just a little bit late this evening, but as you can see, I was doing my hair. Not really, we just had a few technical issues and now we've got them all sorted, so we're ready to rock and roll with you this evening. Before I bring my lovely guest medium onto screen, I just do want to go I've got spirit coming in already. I do want to go through a few house rules with you all. Producer Richard's laughing at me. It's going to be one of those nights, everybody. I do apologise in advance. Right, house rules, everybody. We are streaming live to you via YouTube and Facebook. So please do be conscious that all comments can be seen by all members of the public. So please do use discretion. We do have approximately a 10 to 15 second time delay when you place your comments to us receiving them and vice versa. So please do be patient, as we will be with you guys as well. As always, for all those regulars that join me here on Collective Consciousness, you know what I'm going to say next. Please do share us out there. So if you're watching via Facebook, it's dead easy to do. Just hit that share button just down below on your graphic screen there. And again, if you're watching via YouTube, it's that little swirly arrow icon that you can copy and paste onto all of your social media platforms. It would be lovely to know who's joining us here this evening. So do please converse with us through the comments section there, just underneath on your screen, ladies and gentlemen, and do let us know what part of the world you are joining us from also. So producer Richard, who is it that we've got joining us here this evening, my friend? We've got the lovely Stacey saying, tell Bill to stop curling his head. You must be psychic, Stace. I was doing the air just before we come on live. We've got Hezvale who's saying, hi everyone, I hope you are all well. God bless you, Hezvale, for joining this evening, and you are watching via YouTube, along with the lovely Catherine Smith. Good evening to you too, Catherine. Thank you for joining. The lovely Alison Barton's also with us, saying evening, all evening to you too, Alison. And we've also got Gerald Burdeniak saying, good evening, Bill, and hello to everybody in the chat. That's lovely. Do chat amongst one another. Remember, this is a community channel. It's lovely to see that you all make friends and you all support one another. And it's really important when somebody's receiving a reading that you do show them that love. If you're watching via Facebook, please do share the love by hitting those heart buttons there. We've got lovely Richard Taylor who's watching via Facebook saying good evening, along with Matilda Cameron who's saying good evening to you all. Oh, God bless you. Thank you for joining, folks. We've also got Sue Chadwick who says good evening, Bill, and everyone. Good evening, Sue. Lovely to have you here with us, along with the lovely Tina Gray also. Producer Richard, I think it's about time to bring our lovely guest medium on screen. So everybody, please give a warm welcome to our lovely Karen Hillier. Karen, it's wonderful to have you on the show, my darling. How are you?
I'm really good, thank you. How are you?
Wonderful. I can't wait to work with you this evening. It's just been one of those days where that energy started to build up like earlier on in the afternoon when we were messaging one another. So I'm sure we're going to be in for a fantastic evening here
Can't
tonight.
wait.
I keep getting tongue-tied, so all of those that know me know that when I get tongue-tied, I've got a spirit that come in waiting to start working with me. But before we start working with all of these loved ones in the realms of spirit, to tell everybody a little bit about yourself. What is it that you do and where can people find you?
Okay, well, I'm Karen Hillier. I'm a clairvoyant medium and I'm from Brighton, sunny Brighton. Yeah, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all of them, basically. I'm on there somewhere, so I think the links are going up a little bit later. I work on the Derek Cora page as well, the Friends of Derek Cora page on there too. So, yeah, it's the links are on screen, so that's cool. So, yeah, I've got a son who's 24, and yeah, I adore my work.
Wonderful. And how long have you been serving spirit?
Publicly since 1997.
Wow. Okay. So, and how did you first get into the spiritualist movement? What was it that kind of like awakened you?
It was when I was a little girl. I was always different at school, always was able to talk to other people that basically weren't there as such. Careers Day, for example, was, what do you want to do, Karen, with your life? And I was blunt. I said, I want to work with the dead. And they're like, oh, into a funeral directors or something. I went, no, I can see and hear them. The fastest letter home to my parents ever. So,
I think this lady needs to go and see a doctor. Yeah, they do perceive us as being a little bit bonkers, those people that don't understand. But hey ho, we've all got our own beliefs, and it's great that we sit within that power and we go with what's right within our heart. So 100%. It's lovely to have you on the show here with me this evening, Karen.
It's lovely to be working with you.
Blast. Oh, God bless you. So shall we say a few hellos to a few people? Ladies first, as you are the guest here this evening.
Okay, well, I've got Tina Gray on my screen here, Jennifer Glover as well. Hi, everybody. It's really nice to have you on. Thank you so much. Thank you. Ruth Townsend's on as well.
And we've also got the lovely Michelle Lilly saying, wow, thank you for joining Michelle. She's watching via Facebook there.
Love that picture.
It's a beautiful picture, isn't it? We've also got Marissa Serafino saying, sending love from the Bay Area. God bless you, Marissa. Thank you for joining, my darling. Karen, over to you.
Oh, Phoenix. What a lovely name. Phoenix Silver Shadow. That is a cool name. Good evening to you as well. Jackie Cooper. Good evening to you too, my darling. And Danielle Bohan. Hi, Bill.
Hello there, Danielle. Thank you for being with us this evening, my lovely. We've also got Nia Blackwell watching via Facebook saying good evening to you. And we've also got Nia. AJ Cook. Oh, AJ Cook saying evening, Karen. Somebody there for you also, Karen.
Good evening, AJ. Claire Jameson. Hi, darling. I hope you're okay. Hi, Karen. Hope you're well tonight. Mick Hayward. Thank you, lovely. I'm really good, thank you. And looking forward to working with this nightmare. So, yeah.
And we've also got the lovely Vicky Taylor who's joining as well from Facebook, along with the lovely Dawn Taylor. So we're going to get things started, ladies and gentlemen, because I don't know about you, Karen, but I can feel my energies are beginning to build up somewhat. Yeah. Okie dokie. So we'll pop you back screen for the moment and we'll bring you on to do a reading in just this short moment in time. See you soon.
Okay. Thank you.
Okie dokie, producer Richard. So who is it that we've got joining us this evening? Can you just randomise a few comments there for me, please, just to see if there's anyone in particular that I'm drawn to? I can see that we've got the lovely Christine Stewart, Jennifer Glover, Chrissy Wheatley. Hi there, Chrissy. Thanks for joining. Terry Wall, our lovely Terry, who works backstage there. Mr. and Mrs. B saying hi, Alison. Sue Lawrence. Catherine Jones. Good evening to you, Catherine Jones. Thank you so much for being here. Nicola Humphreys. Sally Law, good evening to you. I tell you what I've got going on in my mind at this moment, producer Richard. I don't know if we've got anybody here by the name of Joanne, but I'm hearing Joanne. So can you just have a look and see if there's anybody by the name of Joanne that joins us here this evening, please? We've got Joanne Lewis. Let's see our lovely Joanne Lewis, please. Okay, Joanne Lewis. I'm going to work with Joanne Lewis, if I may, because I'm hearing Joanne being called out to me within my mind, and this feels the correct pull and the correct draw for me. So lovely Joanne Lewis, I'm going to read for you, my darling. I'm very conscious at this moment in time, please, that I have a lady that joins me from the realms of spirit this evening here. And this lady, as she starts to impression herself upon me, starts to come a little bit closer, gives me an understanding about herself. I want to acknowledge the funky hats that this lady would have worn. It's almost like the tea cozy style of hats that she just wants to place upon my head, knitted hats. I get an understanding with her as well that she connects with me on a maternal link vibration. So if I'm not with mum, I'm definitely on mum's side of the family with this lady, you would understand. I know that there is an indifference with regards to my skin colouring with this lady also. So she has a darker complexion to her skin as she works with me here. And as she keeps me on the vein of that, lovely Joanne, could you please understand why she wants to make me conscious and aware of this dryness of my skin with her as well, please? I feel it's evident information that she just wants me to share with you here this evening. I feel this would have been very relevant to this lady's later stages of life when she was on the earth plane here, you would understand. So do please converse with me through the comments to let me know if you're understanding so far the information that it is that she's working hard with me to deliver for you this evening there, my darling. I know that as she starts to work with my line of sight here, she wants to take me up the map of the UK. She wants to take me and place me around Manchester. So I know that around Manchester, there must be some type of significance with regards to location of where this lady would have resided, or indeed she's taking me there for a reason that connects with you. Please, my sweetheart. Lol, yes, your grandma. How lovely. Thank you so much, my darling. This skin condition, you would understand, is very dry. It's almost as though what she says to me is I didn't take very good care of my skin. You would understand about this lady needing to really moisturize her skin somewhat, okay? I feel as though she wants to put a tub of E45 in my hands at this moment in time. So I know that I've got a real heavy lubricated cream that this lady wants me to understand and share with you via the platform here this evening. God bless her. I know as well that this lady would have had a great love for fish, fresh fish, because I can smell it underneath my nose as she starts to work that little bit harder. Yes, your son lives in Manchester. Thank you, my darling. Okay, fresh fish. She would have really prepared it from scratch. That's what I want to say with this lady. I want to take all of the scales off of it. I want to bone it myself. I want to clean it myself. I want to gut it myself, you would understand. She really, really did love fish as part of her staple diet of food, please. And if this doesn't sit with her, I know it must sit with you, you would understand as well. But she does take me somewhat down into my tummy area as she starts to impression that little bit closer with me. So I know I need to be acknowledging that there was some type of stomach issue or condition that sat with this lady before she made her journey back home there, you would understand, please, my darling. So again, give me that feedback through the comment section there so I know that you understand what it is that she's doing and how she's working with me, my sweetheart. Okay, as she loves fish. Okay, thank you very much, sweetheart. Absolutely, because she was just placing the taste of that there within my mouth. As she was taking me, okay, darling, as she was taking me in and around these Manchester links, okay, and you've kindly put up there that this is where your son resides, you would understand at this moment in time, the reason why she takes me there is because I just feel that we just want to be offering somewhat of an element of support to him, okay? I feel as though we just need to be wrapping him up with just a little bit of tender, loving care at the moment, she tells me, okay? And she also gives me digestive issues as well. She works with me. So I hope you can understand that as well, please, my darling, because she just won't take that off of me at this moment in time until I've shared that with you, which I've done so. Okay. But I also want to say to you as well, sweetheart, that you know what? You're very much similar to this lady characteristically, okay? Because she says to me that you follow in her footsteps. So I'm likening this to your characterization with the way that facially you would be expressive. And when you're being expressive within your face, people are commenting to you this this resemblance, this likeness. It's almost like, I want to say, two peas in a pod, okay? And I don't feel that the mind goes too far as well there. Okay, not sure about the stomach. Okay, well, I'll put it on the shelf for the minute and see if she gives me anything else to go on that for you there, my lovely. Okay, but characterization is really important here at this moment in time. But I feel, as she works this way with me as well, that I want to be talking to you about bringing out the essence of your own character here, okay? Because I just want to take you outside of this square box that she's showing me at this moment in time. So I feel that we've been sat in a situation around you of very recent times, if not directly within the present at this moment, where I just feel a little bit suppressed. I want to break out of this box, you would understand, sweetheart, okay? I'm feeling my son would have the digestive issues. That's why she was placing it with me. My misinterpretation of the information. Apologies there, my sweetheart. But I just want to break you free, you would understand. There's an element of you that just needs to be heard. This characterization, this element of you and your personality really now needs to begin to shine, she says to me here. So again, let me know if you understand what it is that she gives me there for you as well, sweetheart. I know that this lady wouldn't have had the most fantastic of starts in life. She makes me understand she would have been very hardworking. She takes me, in fact, she wants to put one of the old-fashioned soap bars in my hand that she would have done the hand washing with, you would understand, okay? She was very fastidious with regards to the hand washing because she's making me do that as I'm sharing this information with you there at this moment in time as well, darling, okay? So I know that this lady would have been very fastidiously clean. You know, she would have been somebody that was very proud. Okay, she would have been somebody. She tells me that although there was very little, she would have always have had a lot to give to others, and you're very much like that as well, my sweetheart. Okay, I'm just asking her for the purpose of her message, and I'm asking if I can get a parting gift for you before we send her back off up to the angels there, my darling. Okay. All right, my darling. She wants to give you, now that's what I call music. Now, she's taking me back down memory lane here because I want to place it with you as a cassette, an old-fashioned cassette. Now, that's what I call music. You know, now that's what I call Christmas, where you would have that compilation of music that would be playing. Okay, she gives that to you as her parting gift, okay? But before she goes, okay, my darling, all right. Before she goes, yes, you can understand the need to shine as well. Thank you, my sweetheart, for sharing that with me and giving me the feedback. Before she goes there, okay, darling, where am I going with that, please? Okay, before she goes, she's just saying to me, Joanne, I had awful problems with my ankles, Bill. So I know that she draws me down into her ankles and she makes me understand that there would have been issues around her ankles there as well. But she just wants to emphasize the fact that now she's crossed over, she's completely pain-free. And most of us know who work spiritually that when our loved ones pass over, they're free from all pain, all issues that they lived out their earthly lives before crossing over and making their journey to spirit. So I'm going to leave her love with you and a beautiful pink feather that she just places within my mind as well. So I know you can resonate with the music. Great, thank you. This beautiful pink feather that she just places with me is all about your spiritual journey here. Okay, and she's making me understand as she places that feather with you that you're doing that through the pure, genuine love of your heart. So keep going, my darling. That's what I want to say to you. Take this lady's love, and I'm going to say God bless you and thank you so much for giving me opportunity to work with you. And I'm going to bring our lovely Karen on screen to make a connection with one of you other lovelies here this evening. So Karen, over to you, my darling.
Hi, thank you. I just feel the connection. I keep getting the Rose, with me, Jennifer, Rose, either one of these. These are the names that I'm getting through. That they're quite strong for me. To see where we go with these. We definitely get one that's has had dad, husband pass over, and then with the Rose, I'm getting a nanny and a mum. So it could be two we're connecting with. It could be a dual connection. Of course it is. So, oh, Sam's on. Hi, Sam. I hope you're okay. So yeah, oh, I love him. Yeah, it's with Jennifer, Rose. If we have anyone on of those names, your mum was Rose. Thank you, my darling. Teresa, my love, can you relate at all with some Catherine as well? Rose is an aunt of mine. I feel we want to be going to mum. Mum lost a little bit of weight before she passed. Possibly dad's in spirit too, she tells me. So we do have dad here in spirit too. Ah, right, Teresa, we could be with you, my darling. So I'm gonna come to you, my love. I'm gonna go with Teresa, please, if that's okay. Really drawn to you. I get a shiver when I think about you, Teresa, because there's a lot here with you. Teresa, have you ever thought of being self-employed, running your own business at all, doing something like this for you, a creative flair with you? With Mum Rose, I do feel significant weight loss was there towards the end of her life with us here. She's very settled in spirit here. Her parents are there with her, and there's a doggy with her too, my darling. So let me know if any of that comes to you at all. I just smile, Teresa, with you. I just smile. It's lovely, lovely lady. Let's see what she says back. The doggy, I'm not too, because there seems to be more than one doggy, like a Labrador doggy, then a collie doggy as well. Your mum did. All right, my darling. Yeah, she comes through and she doesn't want to be remembered just before she passed. My absolute pleasure, my darling. She wants to be remembered when she was jovial, maybe with a gin or wine in her hands in the garden. She still says about roses, so this is a connection. With the roses, I've gone really cold. Pink roses, pink roses. She says it's got to be pink roses and yellow flowers. Yeah, just sort of, yeah. Okay. She's saying two different things to me here. Teresa, are you looking at moving home at all or making changes where you live? Because she says it's okay to do. Hang on a minute, darling. She's very impatient to talk to you, my love. She also says sorry about the money. Now, we can't go too much into things with money, etc. But she does say to you, I'm sorry about the money. What does she mean there, my love? And something to do with a house. You understand that? Okay. Oh, this lady loves you so much. It's an absolute joy to read for you. I can't stop smiling because it's like she's waited so long, and I feel you have as well. Who sits in the armchair? Who's in the armchair in your lounge? She says your granddad sits there. We've got granddad sitting there. All right, slow down, darling. I'm going to get it all in. She says granddad that grew the runner beans in the back garden. He used to chase something. He used to chase birds or something in the back garden. And there was a swing, a metal swing. There was something like this in the back garden when you were tiny as well. Okay, go on. Something you need to, you used to play near a coal bunker when you were quite a naughty girl, weren't you? Being told you were very, very cheeky. She adores you too, my darling. She loves you so very much. She really does. She's one of your guides. She looks after you. When she passed to spirit, she has signed herself to you to be with you, to help you, my love, because there was aspects of your life here that I feel that it's difficult to say. You had so many changes going through your life that she was still there. You thought she'd gone, but she hasn't. She's not left you. She's still able to guide you. She's absolutely gorgeous. I love her. She's so funny. Why are we getting piano here? Why do we get the piano being played? All right, I'll tell her. And Glenn Miller music. Happy dancing. This is her mum. So we've got Nan here as well. Mum's mum comes through as well. So we're getting quite a combination coming through for you now. Who would Paul be to you, Teresa, please? This room's gone really cold. It's lovely. I like it when it does this. So we just wait for Teresa, what she's going to say. I've been drawing different things when I look at your name, Teresa, as well. Things like a diamond. So there's a ring here as well. My tatty notes there that I make when I pick up, so I don't miss anything for you. It's I get a baby coming into the family. I get a diamond in the shape of a ring or something that maybe mum left you. Mum talks about the middle of her body, but she also goes like this as well, with her head. So I think maybe there was some confusion towards the end. And also she goes towards her tummy area as well, my love, too. So, but she's very, very strong. She's with you almost daily. I can only see half of that. Bigger to the right, please. That's not for you, Teresa, my darling. Other way, please. Thank you. Lovely. Oh, that's perfect. Thank you so much. I really have. The father-in-law loved piano and my nan always singing. Yes, she's absolutely a singer. Paul is my uncle in spirit. Loved it when he says hello to you as well, my darling. She says, learn to make the cakes better. She's having a right laugh at your cakes. Do you make cakes that don't rise? She's having such a laugh. She's making me laugh. She says also something about when, is somebody here having treatment, Teresa, at the moment? Is somebody having tests at the moment around you, my darling, that we need to be sending? Yeah, and this is exactly it, because we're sort of looking here and we're looking down. It's two different things, isn't there, with her, because she comes through very, she's not a tall lady. She's quite small in stature, but she's so gorgeous. She's lovely, but she does come through and she holds this orbs dropping all around me here. This is beautiful. The cake, yeah, she does let me know that you need to polish up on your cakes, and she laughs her head off. Did you keep her pink slippers? This is what, she can't see her slippers anymore, but she knows you kept the pink slippers. Lovely. Okay, she's very happy with this, that you've kept something. The gold watch is another significance as well. This all holds energy. Teresa, when you want to get close to mum, you're feeling that little bit lost, grab one of these, put it in your left hand, cup over, and just close your eyes and think about and feel the energy go through you, my darling. She's so with you. You've got uncles, you've got nans and granddads with you. Laughably, you got your granddad said, we've even got the goldfish here as well that granddad used to have. She's really short. She's probably about 4'1", 4'5", something like this. When she stands next to me, she's probably here, so I don't even have to stand up to greet her. She's so gorgeous. But yeah, she's lovely, my darling. So Teresa, I hope that's okay for you, my love. With the move, think about the move and making changes. Are you all right, Teresa? Oh, I love this connection. Oh, don't make me emotional, because she's emotional in my ear, and you've made her day. You've made the effort, Teresa, to come on with Bill and I and make the connection. It's you that's done this, my darling. So thank you so much. Love and God bless to you. You're lovely. She's laughing. Oh, it's a lovely connection. I love this lady. Oh, bless her.
Oh, bless you. That was such a beautiful reading there, Karen. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Sorry if I went on a bit, but
no, not at all. That was absolutely perfect. It was lovely to actually sit backstage and watch as well. And that's the beauty of this show, because, you know, every fortnight I get the great privilege to work with a completely different new face, and I get to see the different styles of how all of the other mediums that have been on the show work, which is absolutely beautiful. And there's not many mediums out there, I think you'd agree, that could turn around and say that they've had as much opportunity of working in the power of so many other mediums in such a short space of time that I have done with the show. So it's absolutely fantastic. So thank you for sharing your time and energies here with us this evening on Collective Consciousness. I'm just going to do a few more acknowledgements, and then, guys, we'll talk about what's coming up on SPTV tomorrow. And then after that, Karen and I are going to conjoin our energies, and we're going to try and work on a couple of links with your loved ones from the spirit realms for one recipient, because again, that's the whole purpose of the show here at Collective Consciousness. We are collectively working together. Now, Karen, as she says, is in sunny Brighton and I'm in sunny Croydon, so we're in two completely different spectrums of the UK. So it's going to be an experiment, as it always is, every show, but hopefully Spirit will be on our side and they'll give us the right communicator to connect with. So I'm just going to say a few hellos there, Karen. So we've got Moji Live saying lovely message. God bless you. Thank you so much for your feedback. We've also got we've got lovely Ellie Charles joining us now. Ellie's part of the SBTV family. So hi there, Ellie. It's lovely for you to join the show this evening. We've also got Jade Fleming, who's watching via Facebook. Hi there to you, Jade. Thank you for joining, my lovely. And we've got Theri Zermiani, who's saying good evening and joining us all the way on YouTube. Don't forget, guys, please do share SPTV out there. Let's see if we can reach as many people as we possibly can here this evening. Sharing is caring. We've also got the lovely Shelley Hawkins watching via Facebook saying good evening, Bill, and Seashells all the way from I don't know where, but saying hello everyone. And she's watching via YouTube. Yeah, I'm going again because I've got them coming in. So producer Richard,
I love him.
Let's have the graphics on screen. What have we got coming up on the channel tomorrow?
Oh, I love it.
So tomorrow at 1 p.m, we have got the lovely Sam O'Neill, who will be doing her rune reading. So that's 1 o'clock tomorrow, live on Facebook and YouTube here at SPTV UK.
Yeah,
And then we've also got the lovely Ashley Robinson, who is on tomorrow evening with his show Being Spiritual, and that's at 8 o'clock. Again, streams live on YouTube and Facebook. So please do come along tomorrow and join the guys. And then on June the 11th, who's that fella there with the bald head? On June the 11th, we have got a demonstration of mediumship with 4 of your SPTV regular hosts. So we've got the lovely Matt and Kirsty Grogan, Polly Harnett, and Bill Hughes on June the 11th at Waterlooville Community Centre. It will be starting at 7:30 p.m. I anticipate that this will be a really busy evening, guys. So you can obtain your tickets online now by going on to the Spiritual Psychics TV website and following the relevant links. So it'd be great to see a few of you come join us on the evening. Do come and say hello. It'd be lovely to see you. But for now, back to the show. So Karen, shall we try and do a conjoined link together?
I'd love that.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Okay. So producer Richard, can you start randomizing some of the comments on screen there? And Karen, if you feel a call before me, then just tell me who it is that you feel you want to go to.
Bill,
yeah.
My door's just knocked. Can I go and get it? I don't believe it.
Go for it.
I'm so sorry. I'll be 1 second. Oh, how embarrassing.
We've got the lovely Karen White, who joins us via Facebook. We've also got Kelly McKeating from YouTube. We've got Christine Marius from YouTube as well. We've also got, who have we got, producer Richard? Who have we got? Mia Thomas via Facebook. We've also got Ellie Spooner Payne, who's watching via Facebook as well. That's a funky picture. Danielle Bowen saying would love a message from Spirit. God bless you, Danielle. Yeah. We've got LJA. Not bad. Thank you, Steph. What about you? This is great. Everybody's having that conversation there through the chat boxes. We've also got Kelly Jones, who joins us via Facebook. Anne Elliott, please consider me, Spirit. Do you know what? I feel that Anne Elliott, I'm drawn to here, producer Richard. So, Anne, can you just confirm for us, my darling, that you are still here? I've got lovely Karen back with me. Now, Karen, I'm feeling a bit of a draw and a pull to Anne Elliott. I'm just asking if Anne's still with us here and to give us an acknowledgement. And if so, I'd like to try and work with Anne Elliott this evening. So, Anne, please do let us know you're here, my darling. If not, we're going to have to randomise the comments and go with somebody else. Are you there, Anne Elliott? Come on, come on, come on. Let us know, let us know, let us know. Producer Richard's singing in our ear. He's singing in our ears. Well, if that's what you
I thought he was in pain, bless him.
Right, doesn't look like we've got Anne with us anymore. So let's randomise those. Let's randomise those comments. Let's build this energy up. Let's get going. Where are we going to go, Karen? Come on. Natalie Newbury. This is always missed out. God love her. Alison Barton. Dawn Taylor. Sharon Langlands. Angela Moore. Call out if you've got somebody, Karen. Jane Pusey.
Yeah, we know. That one. Jennifer Glover.
Jennifer Glover.
100%. Oh, that's really strong. Ooh.
Right, I'm just writing Jennifer down so I don't forget her
Do a bit of
name.
doodling on this one.
Jennifer Glover.
Here she is.
I don't know about you, Karen, but first of all, I just feel that I've got the vibration and energies of a gentleman that joins from spirit for Jennifer, please. And as this gentleman starts to join here with me, the first thing that I want to be doing is saying that I'm being drawn straight up into my chest area. I feel as though I've got tightness that's just gripping my chest. I also feel as though I've got breathing difficulties that sit around him. But what I want to be doing is folding over a piece of paper and making a paper aeroplane and chucking it at her. So I know that this must be some type of memory link association that he just works on within my mind here. I feel as though I've got a need for being hydrated with this gentleman as well. I know that there would have been problems with regards to hydrating with him. Okay, so there would have been issues medically with him prior to this chest tightening, this chest condition that Jennifer can understand and associate to. I do feel very paternal linked with this chap as he steps forward here. So I know that I'm either with Dad or indeed on Dad's side of the family.
I think Dad.
Jennifer. Okay, yeah. So Jennifer, it's important that you converse with us, please, our lovely, just so that we know that we're on the correct vein of the message there for you. And let's see what other information it is that we can be bringing forward here. Your dad, thank you, my darling. Can
Definitely,
you understand the paper aeroplanes as well, my lovely? Because he just wants to keep throwing paper aeroplanes at you at this moment in time as he stepped forward to start working with me. You can also understand, please, why he was taking me into the chest area. You can also understand, please, why he wants to be hydrating me. Also, it's important that you can give me all of the feedback on that information there as well, please. I just
it's
feel
the
that
breath. It's really, you're trying to intake of breath with this man.
Yeah.
Jennifer, he hasn't got this now because as soon as he passed the spirit, my darling, all of his ailments went. But he's just saying, he was like, he had this, you know, with his lungs, his chest. As Bill quite rightly says here, it's almost a pushing down here. We're trying to help this man. I feel with speech as well at some point. We might have been a little bit sort of impaired with some speech as well with him. And he mentions the name David too. He seems to like Bill.
Yeah, he's lovely. He's got a beautiful energy about him. I know he would have been a real character when he would have been here on the airplane. And he certainly hasn't lost the aspect of that now that he's passed over into spirit there. I don't know why he was in hospital, could not breathe properly. Thank you, sweetheart. I don't know why he just wants me to acknowledge Blue Eyes. He keeps saying to me, right, Blue Eyes, All right, Blue Eyes. So I know that I need to be bringing that to the fruition of your mind as well there, sweetheart. I know that that must sit well with you for whatever reason. All right, Blue Eyes. And it's almost as though I feel as though I want to be a little bit cockney as I'm saying that as well. But do talk to me and converse with me with regards to about his jovialness, okay? Because he's not lost the sense of that since he's made his journey back home there into spirit. Now, for some reason as well, I want to get creative. I don't know if he's placing this with you or indeed if he would have been a very creative individual himself. But for some reason, I want to get very creative with like tissue paper and wire, and it's almost as though what I want to do is I want to create like flowers that I just want to be presenting to Jennifer at this moment in time there, Karen. I don't know if you're getting an essence or an understanding of that there yourself, but it's almost like I want to make handmade flowers, be very creative and pass them to you, Jennifer. So whether or not this is a gift that he's bringing forward within the forefront of my mind, or indeed he's connecting it as some type of memory link association, I know I just want to be handing that over to you there also, my darling. Karen, I can see you've got something, so I'm going to let you go.
Yeah, I think you're spot on, Bill. What he's trying to show you, Jennifer, is flowers here, but it's stuff that he was obviously quite proud of, the garden. I'm also told he loved the beach, the sunshine especially. Got someone right behind me at the minute, I can feel it. He talks about the smell of a bakery as well, as in fresh bread, etc. Dave is such a strong name. He talks about him. He approves of him. He says, you know, he didn't approve of some of them in the past, but this one's all right, he says. It's all good. Why does he mention the name Peter as well, Jennifer, please, my darling? He talks about mechanics on a vehicle as well. And he's got someone standing next to him. It's two people. Sorry, darling. There's two people, one army, one RAF. So you've got quite a gathering here. And I've also written down in my notes, as he tells us everything, something to do with camping and chests and caravan. He chucks it all in together. So we've done the chest, tents and caravans is where we're going. So let's see. He adored his garden. Did he have a special like deck chair he sat in? He'd do like 5 minutes, sit down, do another 5 minutes, sit down for half hour, and then do another 10 minutes and sit down for an hour. This is what we're getting with him. And the pond in the back garden as well. Yeah.
I just want to add in on this as well, because as we're talking about garden, for some reason I just want to see some type of ornate trellised style edging that would sit in at the side of the grass, that would divide the earth from the grass where the flowers would grow. But as I acknowledge that as well, Karen, I don't know how you feel about this, but I also feel as though I'm being taken to a resting place here as well. And I feel that this is something that's either just been changed, or this is something that needs to be implemented with regard to change. I know we can connect this to the garden, but I feel as though I just want to go to a resting place, a place of memorial, you would understand there as well, Jennifer. So again, do give us that feedback, sweetheart, if that sits well with you and you understand. He did have a pond, but he filled it in there, Karen. So that's just giving the acknowledgement with regards to the pond that was coming in your mind.
He's just said to me, excuse his English here, Jennifer. He said, I was absolutely crap with fish. I was rubbish with fish. A pond was no good. The water was always be green. So at the end of the day, it was easy just to fill it in. So, yeah. And there was grass, he tells me, put on top of that. The bricks were moved, put in the corner, and there was grass put on top. He's making me laugh. He's funny. Is your mum living, Jennifer, like Barry Manilow? He seems to be taking the mickey out of Barry Manilow. He seems to be singing this. That's my cat. The cat is real. Don't worry. I don't know how the cat's got him, but he has, and he's on the coffee table. So there you go.
That's all right.
He's come to say hello to you, Bill.
Absolutely. Bless him. Bless him. Jennifer, I also just want to be bringing forward the smell of gas. She's given feedback there for you, Karen. Mum has his ashes also. But I just want to stay on that vein of the smell of gas. Okay, so I don't know if Dad would have connected to the gas works, or indeed if there are works around you that are relating to gas at this moment in time, because I'm just getting that being placed under my nose there. Go on, Karen.
I totally am with you there. I love our connection, Bill. I so love you. The mechanics, this is the exact smell I get, is the gas. I get the oil smell. It's all coming through here. There's definitely something that would have worked, someone that would have worked on a plant or something, as in machinery, mechanics, something like this. There's a question mark with the ashes, my darling, because we talk about the resting place, quite rightly so, because it's time. I think he feels it's time now for him to be scattered, but it's choosing where. Is this right within the family? Maybe you don't want to let him go, etc. But he says he's ready. He's ready because he's always with you. Can't relate to
the gas. Okay, then can we hold on to that for this moment in time, please, my
100%.
darling? Because I feel that there is some type of relevance why he's brought that into both of the forefronts of our minds and there for you as well. And I know that we were on those links of gardening, but I just want to come inside of the home because I want to introduce some new greenery into the home around you, please, Jennifer. Okay, indoor plants especially is what is just playing out within my mind here. So I know that this gentleman is acknowledging either the changes that you've made or indeed these indoor plants that he would have had a great love for within the home. My dad worked on locomotive all over the world. That's that oil leak smell that was coming in, and the mechanics there as well, Karen. Okay, what else have you got before we wrap this gentleman's message up for Jennifer there?
I actually feel the gas is coming through, Jennifer. It's a pre-thing for the barbecue. It's not that anyone's had too many curries. It's a gas barbecue. This is something coming up for the summer here. There's a celebration coming up. He says, you know, you and Bill, you've got it, but it's a gas barbecue. There's something here linked to a new barbecue or barbecue you're going to be using. It's a celebration around this food that's coming up this summer. But the ashes, my love, he does feel it's time. It's okay because he's with you all daily anyway. So it's cool. I also need to find out who Arthur is around you too, Jennifer, please. As he steps in as well. He's lovely.
Okay. And I'm just asking him before I send him back up to the angels there, if I can have a parting gift to place with you there, Jennifer. It's really strange that when he first started opening his line of communication with me, he wanted to throw paper aeroplanes. But now he's placing a frisbee within my hand and we're throwing a frisbee. So I know that we're going down, again, memory lane. I feel as though I just want to be going to that wider space, but I don't want to place it in a park. What I want to do is I want to take it onto a beach and I want to be throwing this frisbee on a beach. So again, whether this connects with you down memory lane or indeed this is something that he's bringing to the forefront of my mind because you want to connect with the beach. I feel as though there's a family gathering here. He shows me a volume of people where we're all getting involved, but he just places that within my mind as your parting gift there for you, my lovely. So I'm going to leave my love with you and say God bless and hand over to Karen to finish off your message, her end as well. God bless you.
Yeah, absolutely. I do agree there. And I feel that Bill's spot on with the beach. Maybe this is the summertime, the barbecue going on the beach. There's something here, my love. Jennifer, do you know what? Our love is with you completely, Angel. If there's anything you want to ask, feel free to message us off of here. But yeah, lots of love to you. And thank you, Dad. Thank you.
Bless you. God bless you, Jennifer. Thank you very much, Karen. That was lovely, wasn't it?
I love that one. Yeah.
Good. Should we do another one?
Really drawn to her. Really drawn to her.
Yeah, lovely lady. So I hope that she can take a lot of comfort from that message, as anybody else can. Because sometimes, you know, when we give these messages out, other people can relate to parts of the message that we're sharing, which is great because that's Spirit's way of not just reaching one person, but reaching many others. So it's good that other people can take comfort and closure from somebody else's message also. But what we do is we get producer Richard to randomise those comments, and I'm going to let you pick the next person that you're going to work with.
Thank you.
All right.
Let's have a look then. You work well together. Yeah, he's really good. Bill's good. I like Bill.
I like her. She's a
I'll pay you later, Bill.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's have a look.
So we've got lovely Claire Jones, we've got Linda Childs, who joins us as well, Julie Ramsden, Fiona Rosen, Sharon O'Keefe.
Many blessings. Yeah, I know when we're here. Okay, I
Kellyanne
like
Brill.
Julie.
Okay.
Julie Ramsden, I think her name was. There we are, lovely.
There we are.
Thank you, Julie. I feel with you. Welcome to the evening, my darling. Welcome to Bill and me, or Bill and I, should I say. I hope you're okay, my love. Thank you for coming on. Julie, there's a lovely energy around you. We've got a go-getter person here. Can I ask you, is Mum past the spirit, please, my love? I want to go again to the middle, more the chest part of the body here. Go into the middle of the body. She talks about, I'm writing this down as I'm being told, it's somebody called Pat as well. And she laughed. She says, you're here. You're here. I can't believe it. You're here. She knows you talk to her every single day from the waking moment to the time you sleep. May I also say that I do for the child is in spirit as well here for you, my darling.
I've got that
I'm
as
not
well.
sure. Yeah, child just comes straight in. I'm here. Okay, no. Darling, so is this a no to Pat or is this a no to Mum? Where are we going here? Because spirit are wanting to talk about your mum. So is there anything with Mum at the moment, if she's living? So is Mum living, my darling? We'll wait for a response there, because this message I think is going to take all different turns here. There's a lot here to cover.
Yeah, I certainly was getting a vibration and connection of a childlike energy that was just starting to build up and work with me. So I know that it's Mum. Okay. Just elaborate, please, Julie, with what you're answering to, my darling. So, you know, just elaborate a little bit more. Mum is living, or Mum has passed over.
Perfect. Thank you, my darling. Okay, so why are spirit wanting to talk about Mum at the moment, Julie? Because we do have, I feel we've got Mum's mum here then, because it's a link with Mum. But we also have a daddy figure here coming through for you as well. We love your energy. We love what you're all about. You're a very caring person. I wouldn't be surprised if you did caring for a living or nursing or something like this. You're helping people for a living. But this child, I don't know, all I get in my mind is fostering, adoption, caring, but it's got to be for this minor. This child's gone to spirit, so I do feel this child has been lost to family, to spirit, either before the child was born or after the child was born. But I also feel here with you, there's a caring gift, something where you can look after people, help people, adopt, fostering, something on these lines, my darling. Julie, let us know if we're right, my love.
Yeah, there's certainly a connection where children are concerned around Julie as well. So whether or not that's within a care capacity where she's overseeing a volume of children, she's caring for them, as you say, whether that be medically or indeed, I just get the essence of that humdrum and that hustle and bustle of playgrounds here, because I'm hearing the noise of playgrounds in the back of my mind as I connect. I feel that this child vibration that just steps forward to work with me, I'm acknowledging the colour blue. So I feel as though I've got a little boy in spirit that just wants to join and make a connection with you there.
I just wrote down blue before you said that.
There you go. There you go. So whether or not he directly connects with Julie, or indeed if he connects with Mum, you would understand. I know that he just brings his energies forward and he just wants that acknowledgement at this moment in time there for you. I feel at this moment in time, as she converses with me, that, you know what, I just want to ask Julie just to slow herself down a little bit. I feel that it's time to be taking a rest. I feel it's time to be taking some time out for you now, Julie, you would understand, because I feel exhausted as she's starting to work that little bit closer here with me, this evening. I do feel as though I want to be a little bit more rounded in my figure with this lady as well, and I do want to be reduced down in my height with her. Tina Gray's also saying she can take all of this message as well. Karen, okay.
So this is Tina. This is Tina.
So it's Tina. So forgive us if we've gone.
We may have the wrong person too.
Absolutely, but look, let's continue to work with the information we've got, because it will always be placed with whomever it is that needs to receive the message. So Tina, thank you for stepping forward and relaying that information there to us, my darling. Okay, so it's all about this slowing down process for you. You would understand where she takes me within my mind. As I was talking about this lady and bringing through that physicality of her, you would understand about being rounded and being taken down in my height with her. Okay, I know with this lady as well, I just want to wear a slightly darker coloured, is it eyeshadow that you ladies call it, on the eyelids there. So I know that she would have worn quite heavy, darker colours.
Eyeshadow.
Well,
you know, Bill. You really do know, don't you?
All right, only on a Saturday night, but don't give me secret away, will you, the pair of you? And Tina's saying, wow, I can take all that plus the name Pat as well there, Karen. Okay, so what else is it that you've got there that you feel you can add into this message for Tina there?
Tina, I just feel we are looking at mum. So Tina, is your mum living, or is mum passed on? It's important we just know that, because so we know where to take the next step of the message to here. I do feel, and we do have Nan in spirit. I'm just having that confirmed. Please, can you wish mum?
There you go. Yeah.
This is why she's coming, lovely.
So it's, could you wish Mum Pat a happy 55th anniversary for tomorrow, first for my dad without her. So you were right with what you were saying initially, that this was a mum link vibration that you were bringing forward, and that's the reason why. Oh, bless you, Tina.
That's
she's
quite
heard
a lump
that already. She's heard that already. She's, the essence of her is certainly not only in my room, Karen's room, but also in yours as well, my darling. So she would certainly be reading that message as you pop that up there. And then Julie's just coming in on this message as well.
Blue eyes,
so
Bill.
Very caring blue eyeshadow. Okay, so maybe we have got a little bit of a cross.
What did I say in the last one? We got a dual message coming through.
You did, absolutely, absolutely. And Tina's just confirming that Mum has passed. Okay, so let's continue to move forward with the vein of this message there for Tina. If we can, please, Karen.
Yeah, I'm absolutely loving this. I can say that what she's wanted to talk about, Tina, is when she was in the chapel of rest and you looked after her. She was looked after with nails, with hair, little bit of pinky red lipstick on as well. She was looked after, but something was placed in with her as well. And when she was laid to rest, did she have white or cream on, my darling? Maybe a very pale pink. Is what we say. Oh, she's lovely. She's so funny. But she's got her father with her. Now, the father was the whiskey drinker here, because we get the strong smell of whiskey coming through. Oh, she's overjoyed you're here this evening. She's absolutely with Mum this evening, 100% is. Can you relate to the name Joyce at all, Tina, please, for me, darling? Tina, if you're looking to move either work or looking to move home, now is the time to do it, my love. All right. She just said something there. I think she said about the name Stephen or James. This is what I think she heard. Now, when we talk about Mum, we do talk about directly the middle of her body. But Mum says, I had little legs and they suffered. They did suffer when I was here. But as soon as I passed over, it was all gone. It was all gone. All right, I don't know. And she mentions the name Lucky as well. Lucky as in fortunate. Let's see.
I'm hearing, it sounds like Maisie or Daisy. Okay. I feel I need to be acknowledging that name here on the earth plane. I feel I want to be placing that around a younger child as well, Maisie or Daisy, that would connect with you there, please, Tina. She's giving feedback, Karen. Oh my God, White. Yes, he loved to drink. Also, wonderful. Can you also understand about the flickering of the lights as well? Because as Karen was saying about the Chapel of Rest, I was getting a flicker of lights that were going on here. So I know that that was an acknowledgement into the forefront of my mind there as well, my sweetheart, that I want to acknowledge. I'm just asking her, before I send her back up to the angels and I hand over to Karen to give the last part of the information that she has to share for you here this evening, my darling. Something's just happened within the home. She's making me conscious about where somebody has put down a hot cup and they've left a stain, you know, like a hot cup ring stain.
The ring.
That would sit, yeah, because she's saying, tell her to get the coasters. Tell her to get the coasters. So I know that there must be a situation that sits with you at this present moment in time, Tina. You can understand where somebody's just created a ring stain on what I want to say is a lovely piece of furniture here as well. So I'm going to leave my love with you, sweetheart, and say God bless you and thank you for coming forward and claiming this message. And I'm just going to pass over to Karen with the TV. So there's a confirmation of the flickering. Thank you, sweetheart.
Perfect. Lovely. I'm being told here she mentions the name Maureen as well. Thank you for clarifying Joyce as well, because it kind of puts us to rest as well when we've given all the information here. She tells me here she's been joined by a stranger, but she says he's very welcome to step in. He's called Henry, and she says he's just coming in to say hello. So I don't know what the connection is here at all, but he just says, and he's clapping his hands, and he says it's right, it's good. So Tina, I don't know how you can. I've gone cold, so I'm not sure where we're going with this.
Can I say something, Karen? I'll take Henry. Thank you very much.
But should this be happening? This is kind of like a father figure, granddad figure, dad figure. Who his has is, I am so proud of you.
Thank you so much. I needed to hear that tonight.
Sorry, darling.
Sorry for gate crushing your message there, Tina. But
What a crusher, isn't it?
As soon as you said Henry, it was like whoosh, and he's like, I'm here. It's for you. So I knew I had to come and jump in. So I do apologise.
Oh, that was my closure. I'm so sorry because he just stepped in. And this mum is so lovely because he's tall and she's like here, and she's like, just do it, just say what you want to say. So he stepped in, Tina. Oh, okay. Thank you.
Tina, I do apologise on behalf of my dad for game crashing, and she can take Henry on dad's side as well. So there we go. So we've got double link messages here this evening. Tina, thank you so much for giving us the opportunity of working with you. We are so grateful. Take love, and God bless you. Thank you, my darling. How amazing was that? Oh, Karen, thank you so much.
Oh my God, love you, babes, love you. She can take Henry as well. I know. I mean, Henry's a rare name.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, there we go. We've managed to kind of like get 2 messages in one. Well, 3 messages in one, because we had Jennifer at the start of it as well that could take part of the information that we were being drawn to. So God bless you all for allowing us to work with you. Karen, I am conscious of time. You know, we've got to a point where we are
I've lost my clock.
Approaching the end of the show. We've got Hannah Joyce saying, oh my God, you are just phenomenal, Bill. Thanking you for such a changing particular accurate evidence. Oh, bless you.
He's amazing, isn't he?
He's amazing. It's been fabulous working with you here this evening. And again, guys and girls, apologies for the slight delay on us going live this evening. But as you can see, it does take a lot of time to sort this hairstyle out. Karen, thank you so much for your time and energy. It's been absolutely fantastic working with you. And I just want to say from myself, Producer Richard and everybody at Spiritual Psychics TV, God bless you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. God bless. Thank you and Richard as well. It's been lovely. Hopefully we can do it again. I'd love to. I really would.
Absolutely. We'll have to make that an absolute must. So we'll just do a few acknowledgements of the guys who are placing some comments up just before we close this evening down. So we've got lovely Stace Shaw saying, been amazing as always. God bless you, Stace. Thank you for joining, darling.
Lindsay Wood, thank you both. Our pleasure, my lovely. Next time.
Fiona Rosen, you're both amazing. God bless you, Fiona. Thank you so much. But it's not us, it's our guides, and it's that link with spirit. We're just that vessel and that voice of communication.
We are the telephone line. Alison Barton, thank you. Bill, Karen, and I'd say that it's Richard. At the end, it's quickly changed. It has to be Richard.
We've got lovely Jason. It's been an amazing show, Bill and Karen. I'd like to thank you, Bill, for my message. You are so welcome, Joanne. You're not being called out and directed to you. So you take that message with love, sweetheart. And to all of you that have been watching the show, that have shared the show, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll see you back here in 2 weeks' time. And until we all meet again, may the love and light of spirit be with you always. And just before we go, I can see we've got that lovely Dawn Collins and Quarry who's just popped up beautiful messages. Watch out for our Dawn, because she's coming onto the show in March as well, guys.
Yay.
So, Karen, once again, God bless you, my darling. We're going to wrap
thank you, my
this
lovelies.
evening. Producer Richard,
Love
thank you as
all.
always. And to all of you at home, God bless you. Take care. See you in 2 weeks' time. Night, night. God bless everyone.
Take care.